Allie.
So I have a quick activity. Would you guys mind standing up if you feel comfortable taking an antibiotic or you're sick? Okay, awesome. Colin, why do you feel comfortable taking that antibiotic?
Because they've been tested.
Awesome, exactly. You feel comfortable taking that antibiotic because they've been clinically tested. These tests are imperative in order to cure the disease, and it's important to note that these tests must take place where the disease originated or in the specific country or region. As we will see in a specific case study in our presentation, there's outbreak of malaria in sub-Saharan Africa, and we can see how these clinical studies, which were exported, really helped people in need. Therefore, it is ethical to export these clinical studies in order to cure the disease.
Thanks, Alex. So the benefits of exporting these trials outweigh the risk of harm for the research subjects. Geographic vaccines and treatments cannot always be delivered in certain remote locations. It is imperative that the drug trials occur in infected countries relative to the respective diseases at hand, for example, malaria in sub-Saharan Africa. The opportunity of joining a drug trial could be the first time research subjects are able to access healthcare and medication. In addition, drug trials may help build healthcare infrastructure and create jobs for medical professionals in other countries. Therefore, we should act so that benefits outweigh the harms. Risk-benefit analysis is a widely accepted practice in the medical field.
Thanks, Ellie. Hi, everyone. I'm just going to introduce a different lens for looking at this issue, and that is with respect to Newgarden's principle and how exporting clinical trials fits the criteria. More specifically, when a disease originates overseas, such as malaria, the problem is serious, and some of these overseas nations do not have the capacity or infrastructure to solve these problems. Drug and pharmaceutical companies do. By moving the clinical trials overseas, they are getting in close proximity to the problem. If they don't act, no one will. Sometimes they're the last resort. Exporting clinical trials helps prevent harm. It is drug and pharmaceutical companies' duties to prevent harm.
Thank you. All right. Reset for 3 minutes, please. Go.
Hi, I'm Peter.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Erica.
So I'd just like everyone to raise their hand if they have a newborn baby in their family, maybe their cousin, a sibling, or just if they love like going on Facebook and watching cute like beauty videos. Like everyone loves babies, exactly. So babies they're innocent, they're cute, and it's probably the last person like anyone would want to harm. So just imagine this. In India, given there was a situation where there was this really bad virus going around, and 3 vaccines were given. 2 vaccines were proven very effective, and these infants were still receiving the ineffective drug and were dying because of this. So due to these clinical trials, babies were dying because of this. So we believe that exporting clinical trials is not ethical because it's causing more harm.
Furthermore, the benefits of exporting drug trials outweigh the harm. We should act so benefits outweigh harm.
We cannot ignore that the continued conduct of such trials creates insistent disregard for international underprivileged subjects. Because subjects are unaware of more effective drugs available, they are receiving drugs that are not helpful to them and are more likely to cause them harm. Subjects should be receiving the most effective, least harmful drug that is going to help their issue.
In rebuttal to you guys explaining that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.